Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another awkward family gathering with your host, the one, the only, me. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Happy New Year. First stream after the new year. We are approaching 3 years online, doing our thing, doing what we do. Crazy thought there. Hey, Chigolamo. Hey, Desert. Yes, I am alive. Kids are back to school officially today, so trying to stream when they're home is just entirely too difficult. Ooh, you start school on the 20th. Me too. In fact, I'm teaching my first class of my collegiate career on the 20th. Teaching 3D fabrication for entertainment design. Desert, I have full faith in you. I tip my coffee to you. To a great new year. Tiolmo, happy 2026. Hope you guys are all doing well. So, yeah. So, I took some time for reflection. Took some time. If I'm in the same place, I fear I may crash out. But you're going to school, so you're already in a different place. You're already in a better place. Because education, at least in my heart, education is one of the forefronts too important. Doing well. New product released via work yesterday, and things are going well. Great. That sounds so fun. I want to hear more about the new product. Maybe I don't. I don't know. But I'm so glad so many friends are here. So I've done some reflection on the new year. And I've realized one thing is that I'm okay with not being the streamer I want to be right now because I'm being the professional that I want to be right now, which is something I haven't done in a long time. So, but I'm going to make more of an effort to not just disappear for a few months and then randomly pop up one day and then disappear for a few months. That happened last semester. So I was looking at my schedule today. It was this morning. That's right. I've been going for already 2 hours at this point. So I was looking at my schedule this morning, and it looks like that most weeks I can do a Wednesday stream. I'm kind of excited about that. Now I'm messing with a massive 3D scanner that's roughly worth a year's of my salary to check the quality of the parts from different suppliers to the files provided. Ooh, a GPS fence. Dog collar. Speaking of 3D scanners, I have one in my mess that is my workshop. My workshop being exactly one little thing. Oop, a boop, a boop boop. Thank you, Jack's Berry Patch, for your 7 months. I mean, we've known each other a lot longer, but I appreciate your sub. I appreciate it, especially on my how I'm never here. Oh, there's the 3D. There's my 3D scanner. It's in a case. Because I got some work to do. Did you see my new palette? I think so it's kind of a great segue into what the new era of Awkward Hero is. The 2026 era of Awkward Hero. We're just going to keep expanding this world. We have been so focused in one little area and making it as perfect and wonderful as possible. But we need to do a lot more. We need to do, there's a whole world. And it's funny because I'll sometimes I'll just go in creative mode and I'll just jump around and just like fly around and see what's going on. And I'll just find, oh, hey, there's this random house. Oh, hey, there's this random thing. And so we're going to take the server. We're going to continue the server. I paid for another year of the server. And so I've decided I need to expand more of this world. There's a whole thing to it. So we're going to start putting up pocket villages everywhere. We're going to start putting pocket villages everywhere, so that we have just kind of this world, if you will. So I've started that. And looking at so I went to creative mode the other day. I got a Steam Deck. I got a Steam Deck recently because I want to be able to game, but I don't want to have to set up my computer to do most of my games. And so because of that, because I did that, I figured out how to make Steam Deck, because it's basically a computer in your hand, play Minecraft. So I can play now Minecraft casually, just in my bed for funsies. And so I started to build a few different things. So today we're gonna look at that a little bit. We're gonna go through and check that out. We're also gonna look at the new pieces I have expanded. This doesn't mean the zoo project's stopping. That's where we ended last time. I forgot I put the gameplay in the background. I'm like, you can't see what I'm doing, but it's in the background of my head. Awkward. Of course, they never work. They never work. Voice mod updates so frequently that my buttons always come misconfigured. Don't switch. Now will it work? No. I saw that. I did see that. So yeah. So let's go into it. All right. So let's take a tour of some of the things that have happened. First off, we expanded the tree nursery. This was mostly because the trees were growing into each other and it got really hard to clear them. That's also why I added this like top layer. So it's 3 more trees for our tree nursery, but they're a lot more spread apart. They have their own little area. They're separated by color, but not necessarily by species. So each color has the same species, but there's multiple different looks. I also brought in some of the mod expanded ones. So I added some of the trees that aren't necessarily in the world, but are in the mods. So we added that. We added a little rail for that. We changed up the greeting center. It's now a big old arrow. I like it. It's a little artsy. Because now it looks like, I don't know, rainbow giving birth. I don't. We dialed down the seaweed farm because I've determined it's not going to work. There's too many things. So I'm working on a new version of this. New version of the seaweed farm. But the most exciting part is this right here. Welcome to the world of golem sorting. This is the community center. This is what I'm calling it. No, don't throw the sand. We need the sand. Maybe. Come on, get in. Clearly, I did not finish this window right here, though. Whoops. So anyways, I built a giant sorting system that, don't forget to wax your golems. I did. Yeah, the seaweed farm's probably not going to be around much longer. But we're going to build a new, better one. So anyways, we have a golem who sorts, I think it's 7 different items. I know you can do 10, but they're so slow, I decided to make them smaller. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 items. If it doesn't find the 7 items here, it'll send it down. And that goes on forever and ever and ever, and we're going to continue expanding it. It's going to be a giant tower. Eventually it will get organized. It is not organized. If someone wants to take on the organization role, feel free to. Right now, it's just whatever I found when I was building these. So, yeah. But if you ever need anything, this is the community center. You just come in here. You find what you need. You grab it. And if you don't need something, you just go ahead and put it in the system. If for some reason, when you're going about, I like this shortcut right here. See, there's stairs. You can grab it. If for some reason the item isn't there, it just ends up here. So these are going to tell me the things I need to add. So, but they're so cute. I know, it's kind of disappointing and exciting all at the same time. Because they are so cute, but they are so slow. It's I read it was like 5 seconds for each chest. So that's 35 seconds. No. 39 seconds, because the 8th chest is the empty one. Takes 39 seconds for it to clear a level. Look how many levels there are. Now, there's a lot of, if you don't know, there's lots of different methods for golem sorting. We also had a fire. I posted this on Discord. We had a fire. My house caught on fire. Totally by accident. It was not, you know, set on fire. You cannot see the flint and steel in my hand when I posted that picture. That coffee's good. So, you know, like, it happens. So yes, my house caught on fire. I have not rebuilt. But yeah, so this has become more of an industrialized society now that we have this giant factory building here. So we need some other vibes here. We're getting a zoo. There's apartments. This place has grown up. We've had the urban sprawl. For those of you who missed out, this was Jacksberry Patch's build of an apartment. So if you don't want to build a house, guess what? You can come over here and you can rent a place in the Accurate Apartments. You live in my farm store if needed. Yep. You know, I'm a homeless boy right now. It's okay. So yes, this is Jack's house. This is our store. Obzu. Sorting farm. I want to say this is Doc. I believe this is Doc. And we still have other patches, so if you wanted, yep, there it is, Doc. See, this is why I have you guys put your names on the sign so we know who lives where. And yeah, and eventually the zoo's gonna expand. My goal is to expand it all the way to be basically this whole section. That's gonna take some time. So these are all projects you're welcome to help with and join. All you have to do is join the Discord, and instructions on how to join the server are there. I'm working on updating, but look at this sprawling town. I mean, it's huge. We haven't even touched the upper section. I did do some maintenance over here by the wall because there was some expansion that happened that then affected other things. Look at those shaders, guys. Look at those shaders. Those are pretty shaders. Right there. Look at those. Gorgeous. Anyway, and then we have the upper section, which this was where this is basically what I call the testing grounds now. This is where things I want to test before I make it. This is the prototype seaweed farm that I'm talking about. Is instead of building it tall, we're going to build it wide. If you waste in out of the farm, you'll find my house. I'm going to do it. So this is the prototype for it. It's working. It works. It just doesn't work great. But theoretically, the golems were supposed to come here and then pick up the seaweed. So it's actually doing fairly well. This is about 30 days. 30 days worth of seaweed. 30 days worth of seaweed. So that's good. So yeah, I'm calling this the prototype, the testing ground. When I want to test things. All right, let's go and check out. Wait a sec. Next? No. I think this is still in progress. All right, let's go. Redstone. Okay, this area. All right, putting the little children's door. Yeah, this doesn't. So because, you know, I watch YouTube videos, but I don't necessarily understand until I start doing it. So I had to play with the golems a little bit and see just how inefficient they were. They are pretty inefficient. And I thought quantity would make a difference. It doesn't. So that's how we got to the brick. And then I don't know what to do with these zombie horses, but I want them to hang out with us. So we already have one for the farm. All right. So Jax. So I think I came upon your building when I was working on figuring out where the next expansion point was. Because that's what I was doing. If you waystone on the farm, there was no... Because I was trying to waystone, and there was no place to go. Nope. I remember where the waystone is here. Because I made sure to leave it. So which one do I go to? It's not the farm. Is it the farm? Maybe it's the farm. Farm. Oh, okay. That's what you were trying to say. Yes. So this railway was the reason why I had to make some adjustments to the wall. Because the wall got a little messed up. Here we go. So I found something else then. A random house. Interesting. All right, let's check out. Jax has got some sheep and some cows. And it looks like a railway. Interesting. Oh, it's a farm. Fun. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I was like, I got stuck. And we've got some villagers doing all the villagey things. I love it. I love it. Keep panning around. That's not my house. Okay. Oh, there we go. So no, I just found... See, the funny part is the house I found is in very much the style, so I'm wondering... I gotta figure out whose house that is. There's a house I just found in the randomness. Oh, look at this. Look at... I love the books. Very Ujax. Oh, looks like your bookshelves are... We got enchantment. Nice. Whoop. Gotta... I think we gotta crouch in order to get up these stairs. Copper iron statue. Nice. Nice. Got some... Ooh, I love this table. This is a great table design. Very booth. I'm falling in love with the magic. The blue magic set. The door, I think, is fantastic, but the pink is also really good. I love the mod pack additions. There's just a random chest. Oh, we've got a little, like, river here. Nice. Also love the trees surrounding it. I feel like I missed a section, though. Oh, I think I did. Let's go up here. Crouch. Nope, I didn't. Okay, it was just tall. I was like, I didn't think there was a whole lot up here, but they're gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, so the rail will take the veggies to the villager farm. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. The functionality of it made sense. But it took, and I saw it went through our elevator. Went through our elevator. But not a big deal because we had multiple elevators. So I just repaired the wall to look a little cleaner. This is out there, though, because this is on the other side of that mountain. The moon rises. Yeah, because this was going to become... Well, this is going to become eventually a lake for the village. I'm going to flood the whole thing. So it's perfect that we'll have to double check, make sure the rails aren't going to be affected by that. But yeah, the idea was this was going to become a lake. Maybe even flow into the river that goes through it. And then we have our river lake, and we're back to the village. So, nerdiness is the Highlander today. But yeah, so that is the progress on the Ackward Village. Obviously, we still have lots of work to do and lots of space to build, and heck, we never even addressed this whole area. Is that just a lava area? Yep, that's just a lava area. Fun. Loot not yet generated. Oh, I like that. So, whole lot there. So many lights. Yeah. Just to make sure the mobs don't generate. So then, and did I create a marker for myself so that I could pop over to it? No, I did not. So I've got to remember where exactly it is I placed it. But whatever. It's somewhere out here. Lava. Pretty sure it's somewhere out here. But anyway, so I was exploring yesterday to try and find a new spot for the expansion. The expansion of our world. I swear it's this river. I can see it from space. Come on, where'd you go? It wasn't that far off. I mean, it was. And the funny part was, I stumbled upon this random house that I didn't know anything about. Maybe it's further north? See, I wasn't smart and didn't plan ahead. More lava. I just jumped back and I should have put down a waystone. Yeah, I think I lost my house. I built a little house that was going to be like a secret getaway. Oh, it just looks spooky because it's night. But this is what I keep finding as I keep going in directions and I find these random structures. Actually, I think this is Jackie's treehouse. From when we started the server. Oh, there it is. Haha. No, wait. This is GC's farm. I went a completely different way and I ended up here again. So that's not it. I don't know. Yeah, GC built this a long time ago. And I just still call it GC's farm. How did I end up here, though? I don't know. I don't know. But there's a waypoint here, so we'll go ahead and use it. I lost my house. Hi, animals. Y'all good? Good. Hi, cats. You good? Okay. So anyway, we're going to build an expansion. We've built the city. We need a little town. Yeah, there is a lot of chickies. For sure. So I started to build kind of a bridge out this way because but I was trying to get past the savannah. And going this direction, the savannah goes for a while. So this would be, and then it's in the plains. So this was a spot I was looking at as a possibility. But I'm not sure. Then I thought, oh, well, maybe I should find a village and establish a outpost by a village. Then I couldn't find a village anywhere near. Hello? Hi, zombie. You looked funky from above. So, I just kept going north. And then at some point I turned. But I don't remember where. Oh no, we're in an ad break! If I wasn't trying to adult, I would jump on right now. Well, I'm supposed to be adulting. I have a laundry list of things I gotta do. And I said, nope. It is my first day off. It is my first day without my kids. It's not really a day off. But, I mean, it is a day off, but it isn't a day off. Does that make sense? I don't have anything. So technically, it would be a day off. But, also, it's just my life. Oh, okay. It's just mobs. I was like, why is there so many things right there? It's just the night mobs. And yeah, so I was also trying to like, oh, well, let's look for something with a really cool view or, you know, so we can do some cool things. But I just really couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. I was like, oh yeah, this will look really, really cool. So I think maybe I'll build it like on this mountain. The problem is that with these mountains, like there's just nothing to look at. There's nothing to look at. It's just all like there's a little water, but it's mostly just more hills. But I thought it might be fun to just like find an area and start to build the next house, the next village. Is that jungle? Yeah, that's jungle. And we have a few little outposts like outside the village from, again, early days. There's this one, and there's a little farm right here. It's partially how I remember how to get to GCs if I ever lose things. Is I go this way because I went the first time I played, I couldn't find anyone in the group. And so like I went around, I found these two spots. And then I went like here-ish. And it's a little more north of this. And that's how I find GCs. Almost every time. Is like, I find this body of water. There's the nether portal. And there's the base. I can find it every time if with those two little landmarks. With those two little landmarks, I find it every time. And then, you know, there's just a shipwreck. Ooh, you know what? Building on the shipwreck might be fun. You have to integrate the ship into the town. I'd probably just make it the edge. And we do have then pumpkins, which can make us... Actually, I deem this our second town. Well, you don't need to find all these places, nerdy. We have waypoints. We put waypoints in there. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to actually know where anything is. You just have to know how to click a button. I'm going to click over here. Waystone, there it is. I did not realize that there are other types of waystones. Ooh. Insert this shard into a warp plate. Oh, that's okay. Bless me. Oh. I don't know what that means. You basically find one of these little stones. You find these little things. And then boom. It happens. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I can even put you in creative mode to start off. If you really are nervous about it. Interesting. I haven't played with the warp stones that much. But We'll go ahead and we'll place down our waystone. We're going to call this Town 2. Can do modifiers? What? Yeah. Town 2. Visible to everyone. There we go. So now everyone can see it. And it'll take you here. There you go. So all you do is you click here. And then boom. New village. Need some supplies? Go to GC's lab. All the supplies you could imagine. See? No thought. Need to come up here? So you just stay into your little area. Need to go to the farm? Uh-oh. I was like, what happened? Boom. Ooh, it's the Wi-Fi. Are you guys still here? Hello? There we go. Down 2. Boom. See what happens. Give it a second. It may have made the server mad. Or my Wi-Fi's dying. Let's see. Hello? Hello? There we go. Just give it a second. So, here we go. We've got our second little town. Are we in a jungle? Yeah, we're in a sparse jungle. So I think the first thing first, let's establish a house. What is that? The things, I gotta really look into, like, what are all these extra mod pieces? Because I don't know. The only ones I look at right now are these ones. Because look at all this prettiness. It's all so pretty. All right, we're gonna, let's see. Where do I want to put my house? Because that's the most important. It's about me. It's not about anyone else. It's about me. Oh, look, and we have beautiful seaweed access. Yeah. I'm gonna have some beachfront property. There we go. So, crazy thing, folks. Awkward Wife and I. So this apartment complex for us, it's nice. There's a lot of good things. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't really work for us, the apartment itself. It's very small. We have not enough room for our business. Getting an oil change. Ooh, fun. Have fun. So we are looking to move at the end of the lease to find something else. But we played with this idea, like, oh, well, we could try buying a house. Because why not? Awkward Wife's making more money than we've made combined. So we could could probably afford a home. Knowing full well that the market is like overinflated and all that. So get this, guys. We can actually afford getting a house. I mean, it's not going to be, it's a little bit bigger than this apartment. It's probably just a little bit, we need it to be bigger. It's not like a huge amount bigger. But this is, I think, 1,200 square feet, and it would be 1,500 square feet. And we can get approved for a loan just on my wife's salary. And that was wild to me. That was absolutely wild to me. All right. So I'm just making a little pergola style. I guess it's not really a pergola. Because I wanted to put a canopy. But maybe I will make it a pergola. Do we have something that would be pergola-esque? Like a stick. So, yeah. So we're doing some house searching. We're not trying, and apparently there's speculation about the Fed maybe dropping the interest rate. So it might even it might work out very nicely. It's kind of exciting. I guess if I just do that, except for I should go probably one more. Because I want that then. Need at least 2 lines. So that was kind of crazy. A joke for 2026 turned into, oh, this actually might happen. Yeah, it is adulting. It honestly is adulting at its finest. I was honestly shocked. And then they tried to get us into a 50-year. They were like, "Oh, you could do a 50-year mortgage." I'm like, I'm gonna be almost 90 at that point. We ain't doing a 50-year mortgage. We want to see it on a 30-year mortgage, which is still 30-year mortgage. That's still crazy, guys. Still crazy. But I knew we wouldn't qualify on 15. And fixed rate, and yeah, it was not. And it's all thanks to my retirement, because that's the only reason why we have a down payment. But then we found out San Diego has a program for first-time homebuyers where you can, if you do a bunch of things, and it's a lot of things. It's not a little amount of things or anything. You can get your down payment covered. So then the money we have saved for our down payment can go to doing maybe renos things or stuff like that, or just buying down the interest. So like, okay. And even though we've owned 2 homes technically, but because we haven't owned a home in a while, we qualify as first-time homebuyers again. So there's just all these little programs, and it's like, oh, okay. So you're saying it's possible. All right. I like my little pergola. I don't like this tree. Sorry, tree. You gotta go. Thank you. I might bring some of the vines back. I'm just not a big fan of the jungle tree. Like, I love the vines of the jungle trees. But I don't love the jungle trees themselves. Plus, who doesn't enjoy watching these things explode? Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, my wife and I were very fortunate. her dad put aside 1 day's salary every year from when she was born until her 18th birthday. So we had that's why we had a down payment for our first house. And then the second house we were able to buy because we had we had the other house, and we were able to get in. When we bought that first house, it was pretty low in the market. It was like a 2,000 square foot house, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I mean, there was a lot of problems with it, but it was a huge house, huge backyard. It was on an acre lot, 2-story. So we were able to sell that. I mean, we didn't make a huge. I think it was enough for the down payment for the next house. And then we were able to sell that one, which we sold more of that because of my mom had been diagnosed with cancer, and we needed to move we wanted to move closer and help her through that. And then COVID happened, so we didn't even get to really help her that much. I mean, we did, but we didn't to my sufficiency. Anyway, and so, but we made money off that house and then used that to pay off debt and stuff. But that's the only reason why we were able to buy those houses, was because of my father-in-law. Well, this time, the only reason we were able to get these houses, at least right now, is, or at least that was a possibility, because I basically emptied my retirement to achieve this goal of mine of going to grad school. And we haven't really needed to use a lot of that retirement, but because we emptied the retirement, we were like, okay, well, how's blue and copper look? Oh, I've got switches right here. Oh, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. It's either gonna be this or lantern, or the regular lanterns. But it needs to be taller if I'm gonna do that. It needs to be taller. This just needs to be taller. So yeah, so it's a lot of very fortunate circumstances that have allowed for us to own homes. I enjoy it because I love home maintenance. I can't tell you why. Cannot tell you why I love home maintenance. I just do. But in apartments, you really can't. I could maintain the apartment for them, but all they do is end up finding me afterwards and saying I owe them more money. So I've learned not to do that, because all they want to do is take my money. And so that's sad. But I love working outside on my pool. The pool in our second house, which is why we got the second house, it was only because of the pool. Like, that was my favorite thing to go out there and maintain. I would do it all the time. Like, not even like a little bit. Like, every weekend I was outside fixing something with the pool. I went the wrong direction. That's the way I wanted to go. It was always spectacular. It just was. It was just something I always enjoyed. Let's go ahead. We'll put that there, that there, and that there, and that there. All right, we got a little pergola. Some party lights. I don't hate it. But it needs more. Needs more. So that's been the adventures. So we're trying to get something that 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I mean, even if we can't buy a house, the goal is still a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. With a dining room, maybe some sort of den, and then a living room. Because then the den could be our office. And I say our office, but I mean my office for like working on stuff. One thing I'm going to do on Thursday, we're going to actually do some LED wiring. So if you're interested in, the craftiness of things, I'm going to be programming a couple of these. My soldering job wasn't the best on this, but so I'm going to program it so it works with a light board. I bought a light board, guys. I own my own light board. Like, I'm going full-fledged way to graduate school here. Oh, maybe this, I kind of like this purple for like a step up. Grab the blue. I love this door. I don't know why. It's just nice. All the doors for the expansion are, all right. So let's try the purple. We'll have to decorate it a little bit more. I kind of like that. All right, here we'll do blue. Nope. Okay. I do love this green sage color. Oops. Shh. No one saw that. Green. What other color can we look at here? The red's okay. This is another one I like a lot. Ooh, I kind of like this two-tonedness. I think I'm going that. I don't like the blues too much. It's too much blue at that point. I want blue as the base. And then we'll do the Imperial. Very nice. I like this. I like this two-toned, alternating. That's a nice. Still needs more. Blue's the base. We need to add more depth to it. What else we got here? We could add some. Okay, we've got some adornments we could add. Could add some flowers. Flower bed might be nice. The cyan flower bed in particular. All right, cyan, let's take a look. Oh, I can't. I gotta put dirt down. I need some dirt. Just learned about that today. The lush. It's like super dirt. Super dirt. Okay. I just want regular dirt, which is over here. And yes, just so everyone knows who's maybe new, if you're wanting to join, that's absolutely fine. Do note that you're in survival mode. So I know I'm in creative mode right now, but normally I am in survival mode as well. I've just been looking to expand the area because this is a forever world. Like I was saying earlier, I extended it for another year, the server. I make regular backups of it to ensure that if anything were to ever go awry, we have a backup. My the server company that I use, Cybrance, they are fantastic. They help me with my backups as well and make sure that we are able to restore it. We are able to change over the entire mod pack. So we could use Modrinth instead of Curseforge. And it was super easy, super straightforward. Yeah, okay. We've got some dirt now so that we can... Nice. Actually, I think something better. We need to do something different for the middle. Ooh, maybe just the traditional poppy. That might be nice. Cornflower would be kind of cool too. Tie it all in. A wither rose. Actually, let's pay homage to my roots here. Oh, that kind of works. Have I ever done this much decorating in Minecraft? No. No, I have not. But sea turtle approved. We got a sea turtle over here now. All right. There we go. Do have a lot of weeds over here. All right, we'll get that. We'll get that underway soon enough. All right. So we got the base kind of decorated. What can we add? Could do some hanging moss. Or, not hanging moss. Vines. Give some texture there. Feel free to add in chat if you have thoughts. What you'd like to see on this pergola. Ooh. Put some flowers on it. Let's take a look at our over here. Ooh, that's a weird one. It's like focus. It's like, hey, here's things you can use to green screen something. Ooh. That's some maple leaves, maybe? I think that's more for floor than it is for... Maybe we can put it on the blocks. Nope. Can add it up here. Yep, see? So I kind of do like this for around, kind of around the foliage. It's like making and doing the opposite of a path. Instead of doing a path, we're doing a kind of seeing where the path isn't. A negative path? Is that what that would be called? An anti-path? I was thinking like negative space, right? So yeah, I know I'm decorating the ground more after I said, well, let's do the roof. We'll make that look a little less A little less procured. Oops. Didn't mean to take the dirt away. Look at that. See, it looks like a lived-in location that we regularly sweep our leaves. Could even go crazier and do different colors. Just kind of putting this down for the concept. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Just adds so much more vibrance to it. I don't know if maple leaves were the way to go. We can have a bucket of blood. No. Let's see. Yeah. We should probably add some trees. What kind of trees should we add? There's so many different ones here. I don't like the redwood is not my favorite. Ooh, we could do the willow. I do love the willow wood. I haven't seen the willow tree though. So we'll add a willow. We'll add a magic sapling. Ambriel. Make it look like we actually procured these. And didn't just pull them out of creative, and that way other people can build them too. Because that's the only downside. Because we updid all these upgrades, we didn't spawn a map. Because we had such an established server, I didn't want to replace everything. So we don't get any of these cool new realms that were added. So I think we'll just add some here. And that way we can start like... Hi, turtle! Oh, there you are. Hi! Hi, buddy! Turtle! Alright, and then we'll get rid of this. But we'll replace it. Let's go with one of you. And I am placing these just randomly. But yeah, so we'll take out this, kind of make this a widespread. Maybe I'll just do a... No, I put too much time into this. I was like, I could respawn it and just do it. No, I've put too many hours in it. 9,000 days. 9,000 Minecraft days in this. We're over 9,000. Alright, anyway. Yeah, we'll start with that. See how those pop up. What else? We need to add something to the top. But there's not a whole lot. Oh, I want to add a pine too. I'm not as big of a fan of this green as I am the other green. But it's still a nice green. So add a couple of those. Also, maybe add one of these shelf units. What color though? They don't want to do blue. That'll become too bluey. Not the character, just blue. Ooh. I like this palm color too. To add some of those, especially for our beach motif. So not the blue. Ooh, this darker, the umbran. That might look good for a shelf. Similar, but not the same. I don't want to do more of the purple. Well, maybe more of this purple. So we'll try that one. We'll try those two. The little shelves. Oh, I can put a shelf inside the shelf, guys. Oh, it's nice. I don't know. Maybe going up to the top. I think it needs something else to it though. This is kind of like it looks kind of like an end cap. I mean, it's obviously not a shelf. Oops. That ain't right. There we go. So, it's all right. I might also try to... I know I've called it a pergola, but I think we're going to do a modified pergola instead. What's a modified pergola? Mind your own damn business. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do this. Kind of just make... Oh. Really? Fine. We'll do a 3 then. I thought it would work. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll graphically mess up. But we'll do... I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, again, I think doing this color helps break it up a little bit. Not make it so monotonous. It's really the hard part about this game is that the colors are limiting. And so it's like, I gotta make it look good. I still want it to be pergola-esque. Maybe I just go across? I don't know. I'm not loving this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not loving this. But I'm not hating it either. But if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna put these up here. Kind of in maybe even center-ish. This is an even amount, so there is no center. We could go one more out, but then I have to redo literally everything. Would have to redo literally everything. That's not happening. I mean, maybe it is. Would just be I'd redo half this. We could also do it. Ooh, we could do it on top. I mean, it's not doing a whole lot. Could do something like this. Me and my symmetrical needs. No, 2 of these is too much. I got rid of you. Back off. Stay home. Thank you. Okay. No, I need it. I know where I need it. Right there. Why do I keep doing that? Stop. I need to place one down first, then break it. And that. There. Now it looks... Still kind of looks a little funky. We don't need you. You guys aren't doing anything. But I like it. It's got some dimensionality to it now. It's purty. I'd hang out here. All right, so we've built the pergola. I'm really waiting for these trees to grow, because I want to see what they look like before we start littering the entirety of it. I did want to build some palms. Ooh, we'll do a palm line. If you're in the southwest area, you know what I'm talking about. It's when they do this. Granted, they're not that close together. I mean, I guess Palm Walk was. I was off by 1? Go me. Right, yeah. Yeah, I was off by 1. There was a place in my undergrad called Palm Walk. It was literally a row of palm trees. True story. We'll do every other one because I don't think they'll grow right if I don't. And do I know why they had a palm tree walkway? No. No, I don't. But it was one of my favorite spots to walk down. And it took you to the bridge. So you could cross the street without having to stop. And some people were crazy and they would try and ride their bikes up it, which was a pretty steep bridge. But yeah, we'll go ahead. What I'm thinking is I'll place these down. Then I'm going to go wide on this. 2, 3, nope. 4. Go like this. How big is this walkway? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we should be going 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Realistically. Okay, so it's got to go there. Now it's going to make these all off by 1. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Let's reverse engineer this. Just move all of these over 1. Boom. Boom, make it work. Actually, if I'm going to make the path wider, not shorter. Okay, so now that makes it more aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, and we didn't get to some of the palm trees before they grew. That's all right. That's all right. We'll just... It happens. It happens. Sometimes the best laid plans still result in your palm trees sprouting wildly. Okay, so we're building a palm tree walk to the house. Makes me feel very Beverly Hills. Not gonna lie. Why is everywhere I go busy today? Is you gonna make a mega tree? Kind of. So in the Southwest we have, and it's stolen from Beverly Hills, palm walks. So these are palm trees. So they're gonna grow and it's gonna make a little walkway with palms walking up it. So as they grow, it'll be that way, and that'll lead to my house. So I'm gonna put one here and then one here. And there we go. We've got our walkway from the beach. Once all those grow, we'll have that. And then this will be... Look at that. Look at, we got some pumpkins, which we'll need. We'll need pumpkins. Oh, I've even got a little gorge over here. That's fun. I didn't actually like survey this area. I just liked this area. All right. Now for this house, I want to build it on kind of a platform. Similar to how you see like beach properties built on platforms because of hurricanes. So I first need, ooh, yes. Though I probably didn't need to put the plants down as frequently as I did. I probably could have done like half as many. I still could do half as many. I'm acting like this is all set in stone, but most of these seeds are not grown yet. And if I'm not happy with it, I can just let the tree grow again. I really don't like the curvy ones. I do like that one. We're going to start there. It just frames the beach right. All right. So that's right. We're going to engineer our tree walkway. Oh, it curved. I didn't notice that. The funny part is I could just literally place these blocks and probably be faster than waiting for them to grow. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can just grab the leaf. Where's the palm tree? It's right here. You can just grab the palm leaves. And the palm logs. and just do this ourselves. And do exactly... Oh, but it won't make the trees right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. If I'm not happy with it after a while, I'll just do it myself. So we're going to go there. Actually, I'm going to go... Okay, yeah. So we're going to get rid of you and you. You and you. And you. Now that I see how they're growing, I want them less. I want them like every third. I need a third as many. There you go. Also, the pretty emo girl at the oil change place gave me flowers, and I felt special until all the girls got flowers at the oil change. Shh. You feel like a pretty princess. Actually, no, that one's staying. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Wait. Nope, I didn't space that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 between. That's why this is wrong. This tree can't be here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta go away. Oh, and I like you. You're short. Okay, so then 1. Get rid of that whole line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shh. No one saw it. We're not making adjustments. I think I should have planned this out with dirt first. Just looking how this is going. That doesn't seem right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. That's why. 5. But then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, one more. It's 5 spaces. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I did it again. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make you sand first. You as well. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant. Got you. Take that, you sand. Cause you're messing up my motif right now. All right. We have got now. We're just kind of filling in this area with sand. So it looks like we have walk up, beachfront property. You know, I just figure out how to get Nerdy Nurse to start playing. I'll build Nerdy a house later. Then the obligation will the obligation anxiety will kick in. And that should defeat the I'm nervous to play anxiety. Though both my kids are right now really into Minecraft. They play on a Realm server with my niece. There's a chicken. And so they were like, Mom, we want to get you into it. Because we know Dad plays. So my wife, very begrudgingly, because I knew she wasn't gonna, this wasn't gonna be her cup of tea. It's just not, she's not a big video game person in general. But she needs a game with tasks and stuff like that. And so that's, I knew she wasn't. That's why I've never really tried to get her to play Minecraft. The trader's under attack. The llamas are defending. Oh, to the trader? This is kind of funny to watch. Are we being distracted? Sure. Is it funny to watch llamas spitting at the zombie? Absolutely. Oh. I'm gonna say, do we need to help the llama before it goes away? Ooh, you got some beat up, buddy. I love how the trader is not spawning. All right, so we are clearing up the area a little bit here, but we're gonna have our beach. Front property right here. I know, it's more clean cut than that. For those of you on the Purple app, we do have ads starting in 42 minutes. I appreciate you guys who stick around for the ads, because it does support me as a streamer. I get a whole 3 cents when you watch those ads. So stick around through that. There are other options if you so choose. We are also on YT and Clock app if you wish to not sit around those ads. Feel free to go there as well. All right, so we've got, I think for the most part, at least we've got now a base to make it look like beachfront property. We've already established kind of our yard here. Look how pretty it is. Yeah, the lanterns are growing on me. Not exactly thrilled that they're on nothing spaces. So I might just fill this in and have like an alternating. Waiting for these palm trees to grow. I feel like I need to put some sort of lantern. Maybe I'll just do a lantern. It's like, do we have a lantern? That's part of the base package, dude. Do a lantern right here. It's a lantern. Maybe we'll just hang it off right here. Yeah. Look at that. We'll have to see. how the rest of these grow. Well, did they not kill the trader? Just the llamas? Oh, there he is. Yeah. All right. So now here's the real question. Finally home, thank God. Yeah. Hate doing chores. Actually, I have to go to the grocery store later today. Oh, there's a bee's nest. That's cute. I don't know that I ever knew that existed. All right, what else? What else can we add? Or what can we make our base out of? Do we go for terracotta? Kind of consumed the other area because it was so abundant. Concrete. I was like, what is that sound? It's all the zombies dying. Yeah, well, I'm only picking up a couple things. It's not like it's like a big one. I'm just getting some snack foods for me and awkward wife. Been enjoying a lot of I'm not feeling the cherry. I want to feel the cherry. But let's go with, I'm gonna stick with the colors we've been using. I think though I'm gonna do the willow. I'm gonna do the willow. We'll pull that blue again. Let's do the light lavenderish color. Not really loving the red. Maybe this darker purple too. Maybe this will be a base, like our base colors. Laddie, it is just a person doing their job. Let them be. I don't mind this. Laddie, stop. They're just, yeah. It's, so we have some French onion dip, so Ruffles and French onion dip, and then, there's these I don't know if anyone's had these Takis that are avocado flavored, and they've only got a little bit of spice. So they're mostly, it's mostly like the flavor, but it tastes like a really good guacamole. And so how are you not burning right now? How are you not burning? It's full-fledged sun. I do like that, actually. This has been my new favorite pastime. Is trapping them and then just making sand fall on them. That's only because they aren't hostile right now. Oh, we can put a lantern here on that one. Love that. Just kind of adds a glow to it, but it has to have that jet. I don't know if it's a California thing or if it's just a new thing. I found them at Circle or 7-Eleven. And that's that, yeah. They're kind of the best. All right, so we did a blue base there. I want to start with the green. But I do want, like I said, I want this on planks. So we actually need to start with stairs. So let's grab... Not this green, it's the other green. Do I want to do... let's do a long. I'm going to do a long stair. Instead of a short stair. Instead of traditional stairs. Alright, we're going to do that. Those rails... Alright, so that's 2 blocks high. Yeah, the long, nice walk up. One, two, three, four. So we're 2 blocks high. So I need to go. This will be 3 blocks high. We're getting there. I'm gonna go. We'll make the actual house 4 blocks high. So that'll be the last block there. Because these will be... This will be the door. This will be the door. So then let's go out this way. Get rid of this tree. Because why do we have a jungle tree? Oh yeah, because this is the jungle. This is the jungle, and I'm making it not jungle. I want to make this fairly big. One mistake I made last time was I did not make my house very big. So we'll do that. Now, once I build the structure of the house, I'm going to go in survival mode. Now we're going to get rid of this jungle tree as well. Boom. Eat that, skeleton. And part of why I wanted to make this a taller structure, is I do want like a garden underneath. All right, let's take a look. Can we add more? We can add more lanterns to some of these trees. No, not that one. This is a real funky one. Not that one. Ooh, I can do this one. Look at that. It's just really giving it some more light. Is more my focus. How far did we go over? Actually, I kind of want the entrance to be asymmetrical. Get out. Trying to hide in my shadow. Kind of want to be asymmetrical, but not this asymmetrical. So not all the way to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go like... I'm gonna go like 5. Laddie, they're just taking the lawn. Stop it. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. I know. They're cutting bushes. They're so mean. They're so mean. Go sleep. Ooh, it's a weird overcast. All right. Sorry, my dog distracted me. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we started. My wife and I was joking. So we give them CBD, but we always call it pot because it mellows them out so much. And they're both old now. They're both very old dogs. So they both have arthritis. So we've started now just giving it to them casually instead of just, like 4th of July and New Year's and all, what I call the firework holidays. And it does improve her mood quite a bit, I will say. Latte! But I didn't give her the thing this morning. Now, to be fair, the guy is right in front of my window, so I get why she's angry. Latte! 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 No, no. You're gonna break my window. You're gonna break my window! The guy's right in front of our window, so, like, I get why she's annoyed. I'm a little annoyed. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. The guy's just doing his job. But this is one thing that I would like to remove from our daily life is a really pissed off dog. So I'd like to do it in a more planned way. But because I thought, oh, they come like every other Tuesday. And that was the case. But now in the winter, they don't come every other Tuesday. It's like every 3rd Tuesday. So, all right. So we're on this line. We're making this kind of big. This will serve, I mean, it's going to be my house, but it's also going to be other things. Not big enough? Oh, I just noticed the trees spawned. These trees spawned. Oh, they look so cool. They add so much color to the area. There's a few that still haven't, I don't think. Maybe they all have. Oh, yes. Make this area less green as I add more green to it. As I add more green wood to it. Go ahead and... Hello, love of my life. How is your day going? Awkward wife started her new job the other day. Yesterday. That was the other day. It was yesterday. My day's going well. I am crafting in the mines. We are building the 2nd town, which will consist of an underground hydroponics. Yeah, you got your stuff hung up. That's great. Now, don't decide to then move to a different place, different spot, like you did last time. Started with a office and then moved into a classroom after they hung up everything. I think you're in that office for like a week or so, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I know it still was technically your office, but it really wasn't because you never used it. So yeah, I'm going to stop pretending like I know things. He is supposed to be snuggling her. Well, the lawn care people came by, and we both know that she won't snuggle when the lawn people are around. I said nothing about bushes. It's grass. He's maintaining grass. You're just trying to make it sound dirty. Pull back the recording. I never said anything about bushes. I'm just messing with the nerdy. I mean, I didn't say anything about bushes, but yeah. I know how unhinged you get sometimes. That's what happens when you're friends with people. We start to learn each other's silliness. If Nerdy was truly trying to do that, would have done the... I have to go. The interwebs don't want to work in my office. Okay, well, I love you. I love you, awkward wife. Have a good rest of your workday. I know it's going to be super productive because that's who you are. And feel free to grace me with your presence whenever you'd like. The awkward kiddos do get out of school early today, and I've got to go pick them up. Because we're trying to get them into after-school care. But they're on a wait list. So hopefully they're off that wait list by the time I go back to school in a couple weeks. But if we don't hear anything this week, I'm going to start having them practice walking home. Which we live close enough for them to do that. But, like, I don't want them to do that. My wife doesn't want them to do that. Alright, so... we've got a pretty... I mean, this is going to be a pretty sizable house. We're going to have the farm underneath here. It's just going to have a lot of variety. Yeah, we need more of these trees. Not in this area, just like in general of this town area. Hi, creepers. There we go. Get rid of these jungle trees. Oh, there was a tree that I didn't. It's like I feel like I put down a lot of trees, but clearly not that many. Remember that this is an open server for all of the awkward family. All you have to do is join the Discord, and all the instructions on how to join the server. We do have one rule. Don't be a jerk. I think the official one is don't be a D-bag. Okay. So this is one reason why I hate the jungle trees, and I hate the acacias too, because they have random wood spawns in like the middle of everything. And so when you're trying to get rid of it, it's such a pain. That's why I had to build the nursery the way it is, so that you can get to the top. So you can get to the top and clear out any random woods that are like right here. Like, see? Just because the leaves won't despawn unless if it's any proximity to wood. I need to go find that mod that allows you to just cut the tree with holding shift. It's a quality of life thing. There's too much work that goes into this. There we go. All right. See, because if they grow too close together, then it gets really hard to clear the tree. Or if they do the random wood thing. Or in some cases, they get really, really tall. There we go. Get rid of these ones over here. Boom. Might add some vines just to kind of pay tribute to the house. Might add some vines to the house just to pay tribute to the jungle motif that this was. Trying to leave the pumpkins intact. I also like that we have just a big old chasm over here. I didn't know it was here when we started, but I kind of like it for its potential to be a mine. Because that's one thing with the first Ackward town. Ackward City at this point. It's scary out there these days. Yeah. Go. I'm far enough over? Oh yeah. I'm way over. Perfect. Let's go ahead and cut down all this. Beautiful. I do want the exit to be a little bit higher than the beach level. So we'll terraform that. I'm trying not to get rid of like a whole bunch of excess. Part of it is I just want to create like a, since I'm creating the farm underneath, and likely under that's going to be the storage system, which we're going to use a different storage system than the one we used at the other town. I'm going to try and do the 3x3 method. Jackie K joined and left the game. Oh noes. All right, so we're clearing out this area. We'll have to give this a better name than Town 2 at some point, too. Maybe I'll add that to Discord, and we can name it Within the Discord community, we can name everything. I think maybe we'll do like sponsorship so people who sub can get to name an area. I'll do a whole town where it's just subscriber names. Which I checked on the ducks the other day. They're doing great. They're still floating about. I just haven't put them on stream in a while because I've been pushing my computer to its limits as of late. So yeah, I'll just do stadium style sponsorships. So we'll name areas based on people who sub to the channel. So it'll have like an official name. So it'll be like Awkward Arena, sponsored by. Yeah, it was. We were driving by Snapdragon Stadium, and I didn't know. Like, I knew Snapdragon was a company, and I knew that was a sponsor, but I didn't know that that wasn't the technical name of it. I'm trying to keep the pumpkins intact so that when we do switch back to survival, once the structure's complete and we kind of build up the area to have options, I can use the pumpkins to build my copper golem. But yeah, so anyways, everyone calls it Snapdragon Stadium, so that's what I thought. I thought, oh, that's just what it's called. They must have bought the naming rights or something. And turns out, no, they didn't buy the naming rights to Snapdragon Stadium. Oh wait, I'm leaving this alone because that's, yeah. It's called something else entirely. And people just refer to it as Snapdragon Stadium because they're the sponsor. I always laugh about that. It's like, to me, it's really funny that they'll take the time to not only like name it, they want to honor something, but they will also then get sponsorship for it. Wells Fargo Arena, which I don't know that it's still called Wells Fargo Arena because, again, that's the sponsorship name. I know has a different name for its official name, and that's the basketball stadium for ASU. For those who don't know. Boom. There we go. I found out you can carve pumpkin. Yes, you can. You carve the pumpkin and it makes a jack-o'-lantern. And it's part of how you make your super cute golems. I don't know if you can actually just do a regular pumpkin head or not. And I always want to build like when I build my structures, I always build them like, hey, you're actually built. You're not just a fake structure that can float. So I always put supports in. And then we need one that intersects here. Yep. And I always find it funny when I do it. Because it's just like, it's not really a structure, Akron. Doesn't need the supports. Just making your life harder. Because then I have to build around it. And could I, you know, are these being like at all like to code or anything? No, because they're like never spaced the same way, but I kind of just like break it up into these quadrants. I agree. It is good to have good supports. But I just kind of, it's always good to feel supported. So I always do this and I don't know why. I feel like physics my logic brain takes over for a minute there. But there we go. We've got the base supports there. So now let's do a little bit of terraforming because we're going to make... Okay, do I keep this as beach? Because like I said, I want to... yeah, I think the delineation is going to be where the stairs are. So we'll do that. Where the stairs are will be sand. And it'll stay all that way through that structure. Once we hit the stairs, that'll be dirt, so that'll be where our garden, if you will start. And we'll keep it going. We're going to go right up to this. Right up to that hill jump. And that hill jump will be the end of our beach. So. Because the town will extend beyond this. Like I said, my house will be a part of this structure. Probably be this section. Maybe this half. But this is going to be like a town marketplace over here. Okay, so so it's going to be like public and private space. And then under here we'll have our garden. I don't know that the garden's going to go all the way over here because I do want to build some sort of like mine shaft to this chasm. Maybe do an elevator that just takes you down low. So I don't know about that, but we're going to have the garden go at least half. And it won't be the only garden. It's just going to be the like, it's going to be the biodiversity garden. Because that's a big thing with this whole world is I'm trying to incorporate the new, like here when we added the trees, trying to incorporate the new foliage and the new stuff so it's available for people who want to use it. You know? So that's kind of the goal here. Is to make some of the things that aren't going to be naturally in the world because we've been going so long. I mean, this is a 2-year-old. This is, yeah, 2-year-old world. It's been going for 2 years. So 2 real years. So that's kind of the fun of it. I won't snitch if you don't snitch. Actually, that's why I thought you popped in and then popped out where it's like, oh, wait. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, so I'm going to start, I'm starting to incorporate some of these into the towns. I haven't done it for the Ackward Village yet, but eventually I need to. Eventually I need to. I don't know if I really want to include this yet. I haven't decided. I haven't decided how I'm going to incorporate that, because I might just need like a doom and gloom area, you know? Because there are some really cool stuff. Like we need some of these. You know? Though I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, so we grabbed those. We need to grab the oak. The flowering oak. Orange maple. The red maple. Even some of the redwood. Because someone might like the red. I don't, but someone might like the red. Some mahogany. Rich mahogany. Well, I guess we'll have to add the mahogany in a minute because we ran out of space. So yeah, that's kind of the goal of this second village, is that it's gonna be kind of a lush in wood diversities for the community to be able to use some of these fun colors, since I'm the only one in creative. Well, me and the mod team. I should say it's me and the mod team. So I'm just placing them willy-nilly. Because why have this cool mod if you can't incorporate the stuff into it? And it's going to create then some more color too. Which, color's always a good thing. We love diversity. Yes, diverse wood. Gotta love diverse wood. Comes in all shapes and sizes. Funny part is, I could make this even go faster if I were just to add some bone meal. Me just realizing that I could make this go a lot faster. If I remember where bone meal is. Search function. Sorry, Lantern, you're gonna go away. I was trying to keep you. There we go. Just rush the growing process. Peer pressure! No, I ran away because I needed to call the Department of Education. However, I gave up because it says, "We disconnected due to large call volumes. Goodbye." Yep. That sounds like the Department of Ed. That sounds like the Department of Ed. Woo! Boom! Let's see how this is looking. Oh, yeah, I'm liking it. It's adding some nice color. Which is what this area needed, was just some diversity in color. Really like these maples. Which, go figure, I love maple. My coffee's made maple as well, so No weed. You're not growing. They're growing. Ooh. Yeah. Makes no sense to the context of a jungle, but sure is pretty. That's what we're going for here, kids. Nice and purty. Because we'll eventually also add a nursery in this area. Come on, palm trees. What are you taking forever for? These things take forever. Come on. Okay, maybe that one's broken. Oh. Because it doesn't have the clearance. Okay. Our funky palm tree has to go. It was too funky. It's funky. Yep, so I said, screw you. Yes, you're not getting my money. Yeah, that's the best way to handle the Department of Ed. Which reminds me, I need to go talk to them. Because they changed my loan terms. Illegally. Seriously? Again? There we go. See, grow out that way. That's the way to go. There we go. All right, we've got our palm tree walk. Hi, turtles. See, they're approving, guys. We're getting turtle approval. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. They want me to pay $800 a month, so I said, oh no. If I let this shit fall, it'll be like 200. So it needs to. Yeah, so that's for me. They screwed up my entire PSLF. So I still have like a year that I need to. Well, I've been trying to buy the year. I'll tell me what the payment is, and I'll pay it. Because I've worked 13 years in public service, so I should be able to buy the missing year. I put that in August of 2024. I'm still waiting. They should be forgiving my loans. They won't. I'm not holding my breath or anything. So, for anyone who thinks I am. But I will make it known. Like, I like this door. It's a blue enchanted door. The blue doors are really cute. I didn't even look at these ones. Oh, we're going to add the fur. That's a fun little tree. Ooh, a holly sapling. And I mean, here's the thing. Are trees really that complicated in this game? No, they're not. But did Mojang go in and do that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. But Mohila is the reason why the Mohila is the reason why I'm a year short. That's my loan service provider. Because they took away my access to change my payment plan. Okay. I dig you. Let's see. So when the lawsuit came about that they were trying to invalidate the save plan, which was a requirement if you were on PSLF to go into, they locked out my account and said it wasn't available for 6 months. At that point, I just gave up. I gave up at that point because it was all so screwed up. And so, all right, so we're going to do the fur. No, stop. Sorry. There's so many things about the way our country's being run right now make me very angry. I feel the anger. I feel the anger. Oh, this must be really big. Let's give it its own space. All right. Seriously? This is an empty area. Why won't you sprout? You just don't sprout? Hello, sea turtles. What are you doing over here? You guys just hiding about? Well, let's get you a waterway. Let's get you a waterway to the sea. I always forget where water is in this. There it is. It's tools. It's a tool. Clearly, I'm not ready for you. Don't mind me. We're just gonna save the turtles. We're not a turtle channel or anything. We're not a turtle channel or anything. Yeah, they're just like hanging out there. Just gotta make sure they're okay. So we accidentally came across a turtle sanctuary, guys. It's kind of on par for our brand. That's all right. It's all good. We're gonna get them connected to the water. Slowly get them a little bit taller up so they can easily walk over if they want. But first, yep, they're getting it. They're getting it. Nope, I didn't go far enough over. Plus, our town needs a little river, right? So they're just helping us. They're helping us terraform in the right ways. Let's go ahead. We're just going to focus on the... Like, I'm building this, like, one block at a time instead of just building the path first. Which would be the smart thing. Is to just build the path. Building the path would be the smart thing, Awkward. Except for now, all the stuff I already added here are in the way. There we go. There we go. Sorry, it's a nice winding river. As winding as you can get in Minecraft, at least. And then we'll go like this. No! It was inevitable. It was inevitable. Boom. Dang it. Stupid weeds. Silly, silly weeds. Okay, that one was on me. There. Now we just go another... Hi, silly turtles. I'm trying not to hit you. So please get out of my way. I built you a little water path. You're welcome to play in it. Let me finish it, though. And we'll make it a more formal river later. But maybe I'll leave this one as a natural one. Right now, I need to make it deep enough. Because those poor turtles were so smushed. And all they want to do is swim. All they want to do is swim. Almost to the end. There we go. There we go, folks. We've almost got a clear path to the ocean. Like right there. Look, this guy just followed me the entire way. See? That's appreciation. Now he can be by all his turtle friends. And we have a little... It actually kind of fits the vibe to have this winding river. I mean, it's not... I would like it to go elsewhere, but the turtles spoke. The turtles spoke. And I listened to turtles. There we go. All right. Oh, that was why. I see what I was thinking. Raise it up a level. No, silly weed. Thinking you're an actual block. Woof. All right. Well, we saved our turtles. There we go. And I think the rest of the, yep. And they're doing their thing now. Okay. Sidetrack. Sidetracked. Okay. So we started adding more. Okay. I do want to set up this door. We're going to do that door. And there's another door that I really like. Over here. Oh, I just passed it. This one. And they're both blue. Though different blues, it looks like. But that's okay. I like it. It's kind of quirky. All right, we need to add more. Again, we're adding more of the tree diversity. Foragers table. Hydrangea. I think that's what that says. Oh, we never added any of the mushrooms. We didn't add any of the ironwood saplings. We didn't really add much of the fir either. The fir trees. There we go. Beautiful. Whew, that was aggressive. Nice. Yeah, I'm almost making a forest over here. Whether I like it, that's a different story. I do like these taller trees. But the colorful trees do add a lot of pizzazz. And our waypost all the way over here. Just realized we've been building like in the far corner of this town. Funny. No, the waystone's gonna go right here. But we need a name for this place. Oh, I can make them specific to a color? Oh, and those ones allow you to port out. Nice. Nice. That was the whole point of building the pergola. Was that I wanted it to be the center, but then I didn't build a center for it. Awkward. Just put it there. We'll just call this Beach Town. Beach Town. We're gonna get rid of this one. Sorry. And it's going to drive everyone crazy that it doesn't spawn in the center. And I'm for it. I'm for bugging everyone in that way. Okay, that one we can't hang off any lanterns. This one we can, though. Let's go back to our lanterns. They're under tools. They're under tools. Nope. There it is. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you forget. All right. We'll put one there. Can this one host any? No. This one can, though. And I love this little palm tree looking motif. We're also just going to be putting lights in some of these trees. For anyone who doesn't know, in Minecraft, when you add lights, it prevents the spawning of creatures, mobs. So that's why we're adding kind of light to our town, just to kind of cut down on the spawning. We still do have a lot of open area, so we're gonna need to make some choices about how we do that. I don't know that that's going to be done in this stream, because we're only going to go to 11, which is about another 20-ish minutes. I'll still be on throughout the day, so for anyone who wants to join, you're more than welcome to. You can just join the Discord. All the instructions are on there in the Minecraft. Once you go through Discord orientation is what I call it. Yeah, I feel like I still need to make the pathway more clear. For that, I typically do like concrete. Maybe I'll do some glazed terracotta. It'd be kind of funny if it was the magenta because it has arrows. No. What can I do? What could I add? What I want is like a speckled stone look. Oh, I know. I could do, we're going to pick a concrete color. This is really becoming a bluish town. Red. I do like the red maple. So maybe I'll add, let's see, complementary to red is, why am I blanking right now? Cyan. So let's do cyan. We're gonna grab the cyan. And then we're gonna grab leaves. We're gonna grab the leaves. Wherever they are. Oh, leaves. There we are. Let's go with the... I'm gonna grab a couple different ones. I think... even these yellow ones. Let's grab them too. I want to see. I want to see some options. Right at the door, so we can do that. All right. So we're going to start with making the pathway. We're going to just make it this cyan color. There's so much of it in the other town. I was kind of like I don't want to incorporate it. But I think, actually no. Let's go the outside of it. Does it make sense? Now let's do... Oh, it... Okay. I was thinking, oh, I could just do that. It won't let me stack them together. Okay. Well... And it always does it the same way. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so I have to just move to get different configurations. That's fine. Because I don't want it to be like... Oh, hey, there's a random Jackie. I don't want it to be like... I want it to be kind of sporadic. Like the leaves came from somewhere else kind of thing. So we have to figure out the logic on this. Maybe like there. Nope. There we go. Because I think if I do a lot less, it reads more like a texture and less like leaves. So we'll do that. Yeah. That's a little bit more interesting. Do a little bit of that. Because I'm really just wanting to read like a texture. Your UI looks different than mine. How so? Oh, that's... And then maybe just finish this off with a red? I may have just accidentally made this work. Except for I'm going to flip yellow and orange. Like, I don't have the waystone thing. Oh, make sure you gotta click over here. Or anything, mine almost looks vanilla. You're in creative? I'm assuming you launched through Modrinth. Because that's all it is. Oh, maybe I missed it. There we go. So it's like lighter and then goes to kind of red. I like it enough to continue doing it. I mean, I am a little sad that it doesn't... It doesn't go to the front, so I'll have to figure out how I want to approach that. Ah! Wrong buttons. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, it's just adding like this nice little texture to the blue that's different. It's not making me hate it as much. But I need... Oh, dude, is there like a desert bush? Not a desert bush. I know what I'm looking for. What is it? Like a succulent. Need that. We have cactus. Cactus might work. But I would like a succulent. Yep, I'm a goober. Good. Okay, Bessie, I am off to take a nap before Mr. Nurse wakes up. That is Always a good thing. In fact, my advisor yesterday told me I should take a nap since the kids are at school. Problem is, prime napping time is right when they get off school. So that's kind of the problem. But you enjoy that nap. Ooh, we can do some desert grass. Let's go ahead and grab some desert grass. We don't need these right now. I do like the cacti. So we'll add some cactus. Oops, no, I didn't want that. I wanted the desert grass. And then cactus. Those don't stack any higher. I don't necessarily want it to be so uniform. So maybe I'll do the cactus on the outside. I think that's some of them. Oh, I kind of like that. Where they kind of like scramble. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and clear out the sand in this area. Not all the sand. Oh, I want to put down some of these mushrooms. They just need to be in this area. Maybe we'll do we'll do that instead. Yeah, we'll do that. And that. Just for now. Just for now, because I wanted to see them. And I feel like that goes with the vibe over there. Okay. So we're building this little... I guess it's kind of like an oasis. I mean, it's jungle. It's really the jungle area. We're just using the beach area. We're just using the beach area too. There we go. Fingers on the right buttons. Thank you. Thank you, fingers. That's what she said. What? All right, there we go. Get those pieces down. Oh no, this tree's in the wrong spot. Why, tree? Why? We'll replant you in a minute. Oh, it's because I remember why. Because these were 5. So that's 5. And then I meant to align these to the 5. Because now these are only 4 wide. Still need to figure out how to make a good fence going upstairs. I can't ever seem to figure it out. And the only method I've really found is just building the staircase to be kind of an infinity staircase. So yeah, these trees are supposed to go one more over. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I just miscounted. It's supposed to go right there. Everything else is in the right spot. Just that palm tree wasn't. Well, there you go. Gotta fix that. I just can't count. It's the brown. There it is. Okay, fixed. I know, super hard to fix there, right? Now the tricky part's gonna be... when it comes around this corner. Oh, these palms are the ones that are wrong. They're supposed to be one over. They're supposed to be right here. Well, we can fix that fairly easily. I can count. Okay. Go ahead and we're just going to finish this up here. And let's go ahead, fill in. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll have yellow go. Let's go 1, 2, 3. So it'll be. So yellow is going to kind of be the pivot spot. Hi, dude. What's going on? So then this would be orange. And this would be orange. Because I did a rounded corner, that's, we're trying to, or we're doing a corner. We gotta kind of lay out the path of change. It's not anything crazy. It's not like I did like a winding road where it's like curves. But I just want to make sure everything's placed right. That'll be like that. Then we'll go down here. The orange will be here and here. Yellow there. And there. And there. And then orange there. There we go. Like how we're spending all this time on just a little walkway. Ignore the unfinished house over there. We're gonna take the time to build this walkway. I'd say about 2/3 of the stream has been on this walkway. Well, that might be fun to like alternate, reduce some of the leaves in some spots, make it even less regular. Now we just keep moving. Basically, I have the red done at this point. Okay, now we'll do orange. Hopefully we won't land on any of the red. Just kidding. It shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll have This pathway done-ish. I think I have a chicken bake for lunch. We're doing bean and cheese burritos for dinner with rice. Because Costco has these great packs where you get 2 bags of beans, 2 bags of rice, Spanish rice. And basically just throw them in the microwave. And so that's 2 meals for us. Because while my kids can eat a lot, they don't eat that much. Fortunately. It's a lot of beans. Okay, so we'll finish up building the pathing. Boom. There we go. Nice and pretty. Okay, here's the red. Again, down the red first. Oop, that's supposed to be orange. Follow the yellow leaf road. What? Okay. So we're putting down the orange leaves and now the yellow. And again, I'm not sure I love this texturing. I do love it more than just straight concrete. Oh, but now my stairs are off by 1. Not for long. There's 3 different greens in this in this pack. Which, like, you know what, Mojang? You give us a lot of options on some things, and you give us, like, no options on other things. We need to talk about that. We need to have a conversation. Hello, plushies? All these plushies. Where did they come from? I have a feeling Menno Jax. Okay, look at, we're getting more of these colorful trees in here. I'm liking it. Why aren't they burning? I thought mobs burned in the sun. All right, let's now do. So we're gonna line the path with with desert grass. And then I'm just gonna sporadically put the cactuses, but they're not gonna be in line. We'll even do, we're gonna do the rest of this too. So we're even gonna go. See, I wonder if I should just make the pathway all 5 and just do 1 door. Because I really don't like this door as much as I thought I would. I do like this door. In fact, I like it more in person. Because we're 3 right now. It's center. No, I'm going to stick with the 3. For now. I might change my mind. Let's go ahead. We're almost done with the desert grass. Putting it right here. In these little sporadic spots. Ice bucket challenge. That's fun. Then we're gonna grab the cactus. And I'll put some there. I'm just trying to make it seem random. Even though it isn't really random. Just trying to make it feel random. Do like that it spawns different ones. Maybe we'll put cactus right there. I don't know how it's going to look once the palm trees go, but I'll put them. I'll put them there. Do that. We need to go deeper. Okay, only because it's spawning the same. Interesting. Yeah. The cactus just look kind of sparingly. And it's like that some are flowered and some aren't. Yes. Interesting. Oh no. Just kidding. We're still creative. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our lantern. One of the things that I'm excited about, though, finding is we do have an auto crafter, which is nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A tough golem? What? Crab claw. Buttercup. Crab egg. Okay. I was doing lanterns. I was doing something before I became unproductive. There we go. Again, we're going to go back to hanging lanterns off the trees. Why? Because I can. That's why. Nothing more. Because I like the little bit of light it offers. And the fanciness of it, but not fancy. And then... oh, I wanted to fix this. Make this all sand. Though I kind of like having that little patch right there. I want the gravel. I don't want the gravel. We'll do that. A little couple pieces pop out, but nothing crazy. Leave. I'm gonna get rid of this upper dirt again, just kind of give it more, trying to make it feel more beachy. I kind of like the green, the like sparse green. Just to give it some dimensionality. They've come only fixing it like at surface level too. Like, if someone were to blow up around this area, it's gonna quickly reveal the terraform. Yeah, just a little bit less. And then it kind of transforms into a new motif. New thing. Do kind of want to build the beach out more. All right. But at the same time, I like our kind of delineation. So it's one block. Oh, because I moved the block down. I was like, it's supposed to stop at the staircase, but then I added a staircase. Oh well. Okay. So, what do we do next? Well, we're going to call it a day today. But we have started now. We have started now our beach town. Yep, I've decided that after the entirety of the stream, there's one last thing I'm going to do, and that's add a roof to this because I've determined I don't like it the way it is. And it's our forever world, and I need to like every bit of it. At least the bits I build. So, loved the pergola idea to begin with, but this isn't it. It'll be an open ramada. Just gonna do a little block roof looking thing for the ramada. And then I want to add a little lantern on top. Well, two, because he kind of looks like a frog. Looks like a blue frog from here. He's like crouched on top of the roof. He looks like a little frog. Ribbit. Well, there you go. There you have it. We've now got the awkward, got the beach town started. I'm going to leave some signs because future me will forget what my plan was. Actually, let's go. I want to use that. So we got to leave a few notes for myself. Right here, we'll put community garden. Town shop. Backward house. And just for reference, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here just so I can see how it's divided. That should be enough information. And I might build out this more. I do want to... This will be a mine shaft. And I think that's just going to be to this corner. Actually, let's do the upper corner instead. Because of course, as I'm almost done with the lower corner. And I'll make this prettier later, but make this, and this will be the community entrance, and then I'll have a separate entrance for my house. No. Like I said, I'm getting off, but I'm like quickly building this structure just so I remember. We'll put a mine shaft. Community entrance. Mine shaft. Backward house entrance. Okay. Like I said, I'll probably build this out more. Maybe even so that it's... Maybe build the building across the chasm some. So that... Because I would have to build some sort of like a cross point. Probably like right here. Build it across. Build the house out all the way here. That way we have more space for the garden too, because the whole point of the garden is going to be it's going to be diversity crops. It's going to be literally every crop in the game. Hey, Doc. Good morning. Did the turtle swim? I didn't see the turtle. I have to double check some of these. I think an update happened that like took away some of the things. Because a few things aren't happening anymore. It didn't. I think the turtle is sleeping. Yeah, they had a big old swim today. There was a whole family of turtles. So he might be playing with his friends today. See? We had to build a river for them because they got stuck in this little area back here. They got stuck, so we built them a river. so they can hang out with all the turtle friends. This is a turtle beach. Was not my intention when I picked this spot, but there's so many turtles here. It was always destined to be an awkward village of sorts. Our second village, our beach town. All right, let's go to the main village. Still a long way to go here too, guys. So if you are ever in the server, feel free to build the zoo over there. We're working on a zoo. We did finish our nursery over the winter break. And yes, we still have the logo there. I think we'll have to add one for TikTok though. It's only fair. We'll have to add like a YouTube and a TikTok one. I don't know who did the Twitch one, but and then our community resource center. Community resource center, which I need to fix and finish this right here. But I also didn't build the ladder to go all the way up, so I need to fix that as well. But yeah, feel free to claim a plot. We have plenty of them. If we run out of plots, I'll just build more. Right now we have our zoo front properties for the future zoo in progress. We are working on a cave exhibit as well. But yeah, that's all for me today, guys. Just showing off all the stuff that was done over the 2-week break, the 2-week hiatus. Our visitors our entrance got a little upgrade, made it a little more fancy, a little more Technicolor, or as my wife says, a little more gay. I don't know. To me, it screams like if I had brought my computer, I'd hop on. Oh, you're having a mini vacay? That's fun. Yeah, to me, it screams like Sesame Street. Brought to you by the color purple. But I always joke with my wife. I say not everything rainbow is gay, and she's like, it is in June. But yeah, everyone starts right here, right on this spot. And if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join it yourself. That's where the wall's supposed to be finished, but we might be making some changes here. Like I said, we're getting rid of the sea. I've started to come up with a better system for our seaweed farm. So we're going to be building it to be like this instead, because seaweed grows better in groups, I found out. And it does pretty well. This was not even 100 days in the system. So once we build it on both sides, it'll be magnificent. So good times. What are the green horse kelpies? No, they are zombie horses. We had in this mod, I don't know if it's just this mod or that, but at random times you will have these lightning storms that summon like a zombie horde and they attack you. But I was in creative mode when it happened, so we just took the horses. We have one downstairs and the other two are sitting here because I don't know what to do with them yet. And luckily they killed the trader, so then this is my only beef with it. The Endermen just leave their crap everywhere. I also think I'm going to do this texturing again. There's some more spots. I love it. It just gives it more character. Okay, I'm just preventing myself from getting off because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too much. But Doc, thanks for joining us. I hope you're enjoying your mini vacay. Getting the rest, because I don't doubt that your job is extremely stressful at times. But thank you guys all for joining us. Feel free to help with the beach town or continue growing the Acrid Village. But I will be back on Thursday. We're going to be doing some electronics work. Building some electronics pieces and playing with LEDs. This is what I spent most of sorry, go back to the talking head. That's what I spent most of November working on. But now I have to build an entire exhibit and present it. I think, because no one's actually told me if I'm still presenting it or not. But apparently that's at the end of next month. So that's all right. But yeah, so I'm playing with some soldering and LEDs on Thursday, or we'll play more Minecraft. I haven't really decided. But I might make pretty lights. We'll see. All right. Who do we have on? Let's first look. Do we have any friends doing anything exciting? If not, we'll go make new friends. I got really comfortable in that seat. Got a lot of co-working friends. Pike's playing Project Zomboid. Tony's playing Apex. All right, let's find some Minecraft friends. Let's find someone. I was hoping a certain someone was still on, but they started before me, so it wasn't. Oh no, she is still on. See if it'll let me raid. Sometimes it won't. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go raid Soph, who actually is the person who created the mod pack that we use. So we're gonna show some love. Bye. So raid. Copy the message that applies to you. If you're a follower, it's the first message. If you're a subscriber, there we go. The second message. And let's give Soph all the love in the world, because they are a wonderful human being and they do really cool Minecraft stuff. Okay. Well, I'll see you all real soon. Bye.
Happy birthday! I don't have my thing because I'm trying to be cleaning my house, and I don't have my little thing that I always go. Brrr. So imagine that's me doing it. Brrr. Awkward Hero, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Sophie. My pronouns are she, her. It's so nice to see you guys. How was stream? What were we getting up to? You're fired, mug. Carly Joe, I hope you have a great day. What are you getting up to?